Hello and welcome back to another flight simulator video, and today we're going to be looking at the OMDU Skydive Dubai POI pack from Inibuilds, which adds a few landmarks as well as building additions, more detail, some skydiving runway as well. So I'll be looking at this video and then comparing it to the Samscene 3D Dubai City Pack and whether it's worth purchasing or not. I think it costs around £4.19, and as you can see from the pictures, you've got the Coca-Cola Arena, the Museum of the Future. You've also got Sky Address View Hotel, which is quite famous, Atlantis the Palm, and that giant Ferris wheel, which is in Jumeirah Beach Residence. Right, so we're starting off at night time, and the first thing you can see is the Ferris wheel at the Jumeirah Beach Residence. You've also got a big boat which has party lights, and this is one of the added features from the Inibuilds Dubai pack. Now in this part of the video, I've got the Samscene 3D Dubai scenery pack also installed, so it's basically a mesh of both of them, but I'll show you in a bit why this Inibuilds Dubai POI pack is not the one to buy. First, we'll go through what they have. So as you can see here, you've got the new Atlantis building, which is lit up, looks quite nice in the dark. And then I'll go closer to it, and then I'm going to switch to daylight, and then you can see how it looks. Okay, so that's the Atlantis, the new Atlantis building, but you're probably wondering something's missing. So let me switch it to daylight, and then you'll see that the actual Atlantis hotel is nowhere to be seen. Now I was wondering why this was the case. As it turns out, my Samscene 3D scenery pack was not installed, and this is all just Inibuilds. And the palm itself, everything is missing. You've got you're missing out on the hotels, you're missing out on the very big building in the middle, which is the view at the palm, as well as the Aura Skyport. And also, as you can see here, the marina is practically missing. So I was wondering why that was the case. I think at this point I did have the Samscene 3D pack uninstalled just to see how it looks, and I thought that the Inibuilds scenery pack would pretty much give us everything. I'm in the drone mode, and as you can see, I'm flying across the marina and the lights are coming up, but the buildings aren't there, which is a big shame, especially if you're spending £4.19 on a scenery pack. And on the description that I showed you at the beginning of the video, the marina is part of the pack, so I'm not sure why it's not there. We're just flying across the palm right now, and none of the buildings are there. Right now we're just flying across Dubai. I think we're going to see the Burj Al Arab. That looks pretty normal. I mean, it's lit up, which is quite similar as to how it is in real life. I mean, I did just come back from Dubai, so everything is still fresh in my mind as to how everything looks. But yeah, it's really weird. You pay £4.19 for a pack, and then half of the content is missing. I mean, once we go to the Burj Khalifa area, which is downtown Dubai, none of the buildings are there, which is weird. That's how the Burj Al Arab looks in the day, which it's pretty nice, pretty standard. And then I'm gonna fly across to downtown Dubai right now. So this is how it looks, and then later on in the video you will see what Samscene 3D looks like, and there is a massive difference. Now in this pack, the Inibuilds one, there's a few hotels, a few buildings, and they also advertise the Address Skyview building, which wasn't there for some reason. Now I'll give it to them. The Burj Khalifa looks amazing. The detail that they've done on this building is 100 times better than the one in Samscene 3D, and also in the night it's true to detail. It flashes as well, which is pretty cool, as you can see here, whereas in the other pack it's just pretty static, which I didn't like. And for some reason both packs, if they're installed, they just don't work together. So towards the end I installed both, and then yeah, the Burj Khalifa was static, the Coca-Cola Arena was different, which is what I'm showing you now, I like the look of it. The Coca-Cola Arena sign is quite big. Well, it stands out, as you can see here. And then you can see the bird in the background. But for some reason in the Samscene 3D pack, it's a bit different. It's more static, less colorful. You can see the Museum of the Future building here, which looks really cool. This one is more lit up in white. It stands out a lot more, whereas in Samsung 3D, which I'll show you in a bit, it's more blue, which is a bit weird. I think we're going to the frame now. This is it in the night. As you can see here, it's just lit up, and then we're gonna switch it to daytime pretty soon, and then yeah, it's just really gold. It looks nice. It's similar to the one in Samsung 3D, so I can't really complain here. So we're in the main menu right now. I thought let me just try and restart the game to see if any of these buildings come back. And as you can see, there's a lot more waypoints on the map. So what I thought I'd try and do is just go through all of them, but also show you the features that were promised with this update. So let's go back into the game, and we're gonna load up into the skydiving airport. And almost immediately you can see that the airport itself is gone. In the first part of the video it was a proper runway, but now it's disappeared, and the Ferris wheel has disappeared. Now bearing in mind this is still just Inibuilds. I've not installed Samscene 3D, but for some reason a lot of the promised features have just disappeared. The marina doesn't look like the marina. I mean, the one building that they did have has disappeared. The palm on the left, I think, is still the same. You've still got the new Atlantis building, but you don't have Atlantis the palm and the hotel on the left. Yeah, it's just really weird. So I'm gonna restart the game again, the actual flight plan, and I'm just gonna see if it appears. Okay, we're back in the game, and now you can see that Skydive Dubai Airport is there. The Ferris wheel is not, which is just strange. It just appears when it wants to. The Atlantis has arrived along with the other building, which we're gonna go to now, but the main part of the Atlantis, where all the hotels are, the tourist attractions, even the monorail stations, that's not there. So we'll move into the Atlantis La Palm. We're gonna check the night view, see how it looks, and then we're gonna move back into downtown Dubai. This is the Dubai Marina, on the third load up of the game. This building here with the colourful lights, and on the left, I think they're part of the Inibuilds pack, because I did not see them in Samsung 3D. But even then, the marina it's not full. It looks incomplete. And then I'll show you again in the other pack just how it's supposed to look. We're gonna travel to downtown Dubai now. So this W or V hotel that you see here, that was part of the pack. And then we're coming up to the Burj. Again, that looks really nice in the night. The Dubai Mall, that's lit up in green as well, which is quite nice. And then we've got Address Skyview here, which wasn't in the game the last time I loaded it up. So this Imar building is quite nice. We're going to see how it looks in the day. They've got a swimming pool at the top along with some barking lounges, so we're just going to zoom into that, see if it's detailed or not, which it is. I quite like it. This building is also in the Samsung 3D pack. Not as detailed though. There's Sheikh Zayed Road, the famous intersection. You've got the Burj Khalifa. I think this pack I was more impressed with the Burj Khalifa and Museum of the Future. There's actually a lot of buildings missing in this section here, so we're just gonna go in and see how it looks again after restarting. So this section of the video is purely Samscene 3D, and as you can automatically tell, Dubai Marina is there. Of course, the lit up building that I showed you just a few minutes ago, that's not there, but I mean the marina is there with all their buildings. And then I'm gonna show you the palm. We've got the entire palm there, all the buildings, the hotels, that massive building in the middle of the palm, which is a observatory building, as well as a infinity pool. And it's just weird why that's not there in the Inibuilds pack. I mean, maybe it's just for specific buildings, but I mean, you do want to make it look nice. You do want to add quite a lot of stuff. That's the hotel that I stayed in at Dubai on the left, and then this is the massive building, which is, I think, so the mall is at the bottom, and then that building is a hotel, the St. Regis. You've also got houses that are showing on the palm, and then you've got the 3 hotels at the end. You've got the Atlantis in the middle, the second Atlantis on the right, and then another hotel on the left. And then you've got the monorail showing as well, which you didn't have in the other pack. So it's all a bit strange. I mean, if there is a pack that you want to get, make sure you go for Samscene 3D. Do not buy this Inibuilds pack. I'm not sure why they did that, why they missed out on quite a lot of features. I mean, if you just have to buy bare as it is with no packs and you buy Inibuild, it's not worth it. You're just missing out on the full experience. I mean, all these, it just makes so much of a difference with all these buildings on the palm. I mean, now we're gonna have a look at the marina, and then we're gonna go straight into downtown Dubai, and then we'll show you how it's supposed to look. These 2 buildings weren't there in Inibuilds as well, and then now we're gonna just zoom straight into downtown Dubai. So now we're here, and automatically you can just see the amount of buildings that have come up. None of these were here in the Inibuilds pack, which is weird. Don't know why. It's when you're spending your own hard-earned money, even if it's just £4, £5, you want the best. Inibuilds does not offer that. I'll give it to them though. Like I said before, the Burj looked much better in their pack. Here in Samscene 3D, you can just tell it just looks really weird. There's no texture or detail to the Burj. There's no glowing lights. There are, however, the fountains that do light up. They don't go up, but they're lit up. The lighting on the Inibuilds Skydive building, it's white, but here it's blue. The Coca-Cola arena, it's not, the texture, the detail's not there. The Coca-Cola sign is small, but I mean, these are just mini trade-offs. They don't really affect me. I mean, I don't fly at Dubai that much. You can see the Museum of the Future building here, that's in blue instead of the white that it should be, but again, it doesn't bother me. I rarely fly in the night anyway, so hopefully this video was a bit informative for you. My opinion, do not buy Inibuilds. Just make sure you get the Samscene 3D pack. Thanks for watching. Leave a like and press that subscribe button.